Hey guys, so this is daily vlog number 2. Um, I just got back from work, which is why I am wearing my Subway shirt. And if you hear stuff in the back, it's because my parents are in there watching SNL. It's Sunday, but they watch SNL on Sundays because they're always doing something on Saturdays. Also, I didn't do my hair, which is why it looks kind of whack and wavy, which I like it to be straight, but I'll probably do it tomorrow for school. So I don't know what to talk about. I just got back from work and it was so slow. There was this guy that came in and he started flirting with me. Well, okay, first of all, I thought he was a grown man. I thought he was a grown man, so then I was like kind of weirded out by him talking so much to me. He was like asking me questions about myself. He asked me my name. Um, and it was just kind of weird. He was kind of giving like those guys who are like, I need a goth GF or something. So which was weird that he was flirting with me, but I have a boyfriend and I don't know. It was just weird, and he was like, "Oh, you go to my school." I'm not going to say it obviously. He was like, "Oh, you live in my town and you go to my school." And he was like, "What year are you in?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm in 11th grade." And I was like, he kept asking me questions about my teachers. He was like, "Oh, do you like your teachers? Are there any hard classes and stuff? And do you like your teachers and stuff?" And he was like, "I don't go to school anymore." And I don't know, he just kept talking and talking, and he ordered like 5 sandwiches, and I was pissed off because one of the sandwiches had like everything on it, which if you work at Subway, you know this. If you get everything on your sandwich, because it's so hard to close the sandwich and it's like everything is spilling out and you're just like, like trying to get it all in there. And I have to use my knife and like push everything in there and then close it. And then this other like old Southern couple, like obviously everyone that comes in is Southern because I live in Texas, but this old like super country, like they were wearing like work boots and stuff. And at first they were like completely normal, or I thought they were normal, and then I look at the guy's hat. It was a camo Trump 2024 hat. It said on the brim, "Keep America Great." And I was like, okay, buddy. But they were surprisingly nice to me. Like, normally people like that are like rude or like distant, like looking at me like, but they were actually nice. He kept calling me girl, which I know I look like a girl and I sound like a girl, but I'm not a girl. He kept calling me girl, and I was just like, okay, buddy, I'm not a girl, but it's whatever. It's like kind of awkward to correct those people because it's like, what do I say? Like, everyone thinks I'm a girl, but I'm not. It's like, I don't know. It was just so awkward, and they were actually pretty nice, like way more nice than people normally like than what am I trying to say? Than people like that normally are to me. There we go. But other than that, I basically just sat around the whole day because, not the whole day, I went in at 5 p.m. and we closed at 9. So I was only in there for 4 hours, but there was like nothing to do because it was so slow. It's always so slow because it's like a small store attached to a gas station and it's like in the middle of nowhere. We do have a few regulars who come in, and one of my regulars actually did come in, and actually 2 of them did. One of them came in and he, ordered the same thing that he always does, and so that was easy. It's a super easy order. It's basically just ham, turkey, bacon, cheese, salt and pepper, and then what else does he get? Salt and pepper and then Parmesan. And it's super easy. That's why I love him. I love whenever he comes in because I know what I need to make and I know that it's going to be easy, like not a lot of the orders that we get. And then later on, my mom sent in an online order. I was outside basking in the cold air because it was so hot in there. And my mom had sent in an online order, and she, in the special instructions, she said, "Cookies for mommy?" ? And I was like, bro, no. But obviously I made her order, and it was just 4 cookies, but it was, my parents always like to troll me whenever I'm at work and send me online orders and then put like the craziest things in the special instructions. One time my dad sent me a sandwich order, which was like basically normal, but he's one of those people that gets everything on the sandwich, and I was like, oh, Dad, like what? But he sent me a sandwich order with like everything on it, and then mayonnaise was one of the ingredients. And in the special instructions, he said, slop mayonnaise all over it. Like, come on. My dad is kind of like infamous for loving mayonnaise. Like, he puts mayonnaise on everything. Like, it's disgusting. Typical white man, I know. But anyway, what should we talk about? Oh yeah, I'm kind of, I've talked about Dan and Phil in the past. I have The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire, and if you see, I have a signed picture of them. That it's not actually like signed by them, it's just a picture of a signed picture. um, and but I've been recently moving away from that. Not completely. I'm not completely out of the loop. I watched their new Twitter video, which I was not in, which I was disappointed in, but I am a really small account and I don't really get a lot of interaction with my posts anyway. So I understood that, and I saw a lot of my friends, like my oomphs. If you know what oomphs are, you're a real one. You're you're a real one. You're a will one. I'm a will one. Anyway, um, but yeah, I wasn't in the video, so I was kind of sad about that. I've never been noticed by them. I've never met them. I was so sad because I didn't get like the VIP tickets for Terrible Influence, and I was devastated. Like, I was actually devastated. But it's okay. I had like a therapy appointment that ended at 11, which was when the tickets came out, and I told my dad, I was like, Dad, you have to get on there and you have to get the VIP tickets, like right at 11 o'clock. You have to get in there. And whenever I got out of the session, my dad texted me. I texted my dad. I was like, did you get the tickets? I was like, come on, you gotta get the tickets. And then he texted back and he was like, you do it. It's too hard. It's literally a website, and you just click on what tickets you want and then you pay for it. It's not hard. I digress. So then it was like 11:10 and I was in the car. I was like on my phone, like like scrambling to get these tickets, and all of the VIP tickets were sold out. Every single one. No gold tickets, no silver tickets, not even silver tickets where you get the like special VIP package. I was, oh my god, I was so sad. But it's okay because I went with my boyfriend to Terrible Influence and we had a great time. Sorry, my storage ran out again. Are we surprised? No. But anyway, I got like photo cards. I got a poster, which is hanging up like right there. And I got the Dan and Phil Made Me Gay shirt. I really like that shirt. And I also got the Dan and Phil and my dad's hat. I don't know where that went, actually. I need to find that. But yeah. Oh, also, I am learning Japanese again. I plan on going to this. I have two options. I plan on either going somewhere in the UK, like London or Manchester. For the UK, I want to go to Manchester University. I know Dan went there, but it's okay. That is the reason why I'm applying, but it's okay. It's just a really good university, and Manchester is a really great place to live. It's literally one of like the happiest, it's like ranked like the happiest place in the UK to live or something like that. But it's also super safe, and like the crime is really low, and it's just nice. It's a good city. But my other plan is to go to TUJ, Temple University of Japan, which is an American university that has a Japan campus. So if I went there, I would be able to live in Japan, go to school there, take English classes in English, and you're not gonna believe me. It ran out again, like 2 seconds into me making that video. So I'm gonna talk really fast and try and get through this video really quickly. Yeah, it would only cost $25,000 for me to go there, which is equal to like, out-of-state tuition in the United States, which is amazing because normally if you go out of country, you have to pay foreign student fees and stuff like that, which adds up like really, really quickly. But what else should we talk about? Oh yeah, I'm learning Japanese. I'm using the what is it called? Genki. I'm using the Genki study books, the study book and also the workbook. And I used to have a tutor, but that got too expensive. It was like $100 a month, which doesn't sound like a lot. It's only $25 per lesson because we have one lesson per week. But but I didn't have a job at that point and I could not pay for that. But anyway. Oh, also I got a pen pal. I have a pen pal. Her name is Elle, and I met her through this MCR Discord server. And I basically said in the server, I was like, hey, like if anyone wants to be pen pals, that would be great because I'm really interested in having a pen pal. Like I've always wanted to have one, and I have online friends, and I asked them to be pen pals, and they were like, no. So I don't know. I just think it's really interesting to have someone that you only know through sending letters, and I think it's a really lost art of sending letters. Just making these like elaborate things and sending like playlists or like my favorite movies, my favorite books and stuff like that. Just like, you know, even creating art. I think I would draw for her and make something just for her. I'm gonna stop this video here because I have no storage. But yeah, I have a pen pal. I'm learning Japanese. I plan to go to Japanese university and stuff like that. That's basically the moral of the story. If you like this video, give it a like. Follow me on my other socials, which I will link in the description below. And also watch more with Leah Beast. I love her. Anyway, bye-bye!